Hello, I'm Living Lathan. I'm here with Forum 216 to answer some questions. Let's see what's first. If you had a superpower, what would it be and why? That's gotta be shapeshifting. Become anything and everything to transform and transcend, flying as a little fairy around the world, sneaking around as a chameleon, or just passively listening as a cat. What show are you currently watching? I always like to rewatch shows. I'm currently rewatching Archer again. I finished it, but I kept coming back for more. It's a hilarious show. What is my favorite quote? That'd probably be, "It never hurts to help. Wander over yonder." What character from a movie, book, or show do you relate to and why? Spike from My Little Pony. He's the one dragon in a world of unicorns, horses, and pegasi. I can relate to how he feels a lot of the time. What's an important life lesson you've learned? Probably keep your head low and try not to start anything. What is a random fact you know? Probably that cannibalism is legal in every United State except for Idaho. It's a conspiracy. Idaho is run by vampires. Think about it. What song do you currently have on repeat? Probably the Springtastic jingle. For those of you who haven't heard, it's pretty good. That and, well, Awesome as I Wanna Be. What is your favorite line from any movie or TV show? Believe in the me that believes in you. If you could be any animal, what would it be? I'd love to be a naked mole rat. They're so cute. Plus they can dig for miles. They don't need water to survive. And they have such a great society. That, and I was a big fan of Kim Possible. What is your astrology sign, and do you relate to the characteristics? I'm a Gemini! And yeah, I do really think I do relate to some characteristics. Curious, intelligent, creative. It fits my MO. If you had a pet parrot, what would you teach it to say? I think I'm gonna teach it to say Azarath Metreon Synthos. What's something you dislike or think is disgusting? That stupid skibbity toilet thing the kids are into. Where are the good cartoon heroes gone? I know you can hear me, Arnold. How are you different than your old self? I think I just got taller and more mature. After that, I've just been the same old Lathan as far as I've gone on. What do people misunderstand about you? That just because I like to watch cartoons and stuff, it means all my cartoon shows are childish and for little kids. My shows get deep. Deep, I say. What's your favorite food spot in the city? This changed a lot, but right now it's gotta be Boom's Pizza up in Van Aken. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. What makes you smile? Pokemon. Always. What is your favorite thing about yourself? Probably my mind. Who knows what I'm gonna think of or do next? Even I barely know what my thoughts are. What's the most ridiculous thing you believed as a kid? Okay, when I was young, my dad told me not to believe everything I saw in cartoons. So when I was in Arizona and saw a cactus for the first time, I tried hugging it thinking it wouldn't hurt. I sorely learned my lesson that day. What would you change about yourself if you could? I really want a tail, sort of like a monkey's tail, so I could control. If you give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be? I'd say spin on. Spin on me. What's your biggest fear? Some of the more dangerous monsters I research will come at me at the dead of night. I refuse to be dragged away by someone named Huggy Wuggy. What do you think happens after death? Well, most people would answer this depending on what you believe in. I personally think we do get sorted into an afterlife, but it's a lot more detailed, like, if we did something bad, did we do it for a good reason? Or were we suffering from some sort of mental problems? Have we changed since then? I think it's more like that. Like Has Been Hotel, but more complicated. Were there any big challenges or struggles in your childhood? Definitely bullying. I was bullied so much I didn't think I could actually make friends again. I'm working through it though and getting a lot better. What was your family like growing up? I was different from most of my family. I wasn't big into sports. I didn't like eating chicken or stuff like that, and I never really got any holidays, and I never cared too much about popular musicians and movie stars. I just wanted to build my Legos and play Pokemon, and watch all the best cartoons I could. What is your earliest memory? My earliest memory is me sitting in the living room of my old house. I was in my pajamas. I had a big cup of grape juice. It was actually in a Cars 2 novelty cup. I was watching cartoons. I think I was watching SpongeBob. I just remembered it was an episode with Squilliam tentacles. What were you like as a child? The same now, but a lot more emotional and harder to understand, I think. And that's me, Living Lathan. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.